Hey Arnold was one of the most iconic shows to come out of the 90s. An American animated sitcom created by Craig Bartlett for the television network Nickelodeon, the series originally aired from October 7th, 1996 to June 8th, 2004. While Hey Arnold was not one of the original Nicktoons to break through, it quickly became one of the network's most popular shows by the late 90s. The show follows fourth grader Arnold Shortman, aka Footballhead, who lives with his grandparents in an inner-city tenement in the fictional city of Hillwood, Washington, although it's presented as essentially a version of New York City. The series centers on Arnold's experiences navigating urban life alongside his friends while dealing with various humorous situations. Although Arnold serves as the main protagonist, the long list of memorable characters is what truly makes the show so memorable. The boarding house that Arnold lived in with his elderly grandparents was occupied by every different person you could think of. The characters were loud, they were angry, they were passive, sometimes they were even aggressive, but it all felt like a real city environment. While the characters felt real, the cartoon found a way of showing empathy and soft sides to characters who originally appear broken, or even some that feel unsalvageable. Many episodes rely heavily on overarching theme of having empathy and helping people who are in vulnerable situations find their place in the world. Watching Hey Arnold as a child and as an adult are two completely separate experiences. Today I will go back and revisit Hey Arnold as an adult and dissect the meaning and themes behind the charming animation. I want to talk about Arnold as a protagonist, as a character who is often lost in his own world, hell-bent on helping those around him who had been wronged. It is a message that resonates with everyone at every age. However, I feel watching as an adult may give us more insight into what the showrunners were trying to teach us and why. Hey Arnold is still revered as one of the realest cartoons of all time. Now, while I could go back and watch the entire series, and believe me, I wouldn't have any problem doing that, I think it may be easier if we just take a look at two of the most objectively impactful episodes in the show's history. Today, we will talk about the episodes. The first one took place in Season 1, Episode 14B, the iconic episode, Pigeon Man. The plot of Pigeon Man is quite simple. Arnold's pet pigeon, Chester, is sick. Arnold is incapable of curing the bird on his own and seeks out advice from his best friend, Gerald. In typical Hey Arnold fashion, Gerald tells Arnold an old urban tale of a monstrous man who lives atop of one of the skyscrapers in the city. The man is known as Pigeon Man and surrounds himself with thousands of pigeons. Gerald tells Arnold of his amazing abilities to speak with the birds and heal them. It becomes clear quickly to Arnold that if anyone can help his pet Chester, it is this Pigeon Man. However, the big elephant in the pigeon room is that Pigeon Man hates people, loves pigeons, but absolutely despises people. So much so that the entire town is scared to even approach him, as stories of his wrath and monstrous appearance have been urban legends for years. It doesn't take long for Arnold to come across Pigeon Man. While Arnold is hesitant at first, he quickly realizes that Pigeon Man is no monster. He is a very introverted and self-conscious man who has decided to shelter himself from the world, and he's done it in his own made pigeon cell. He explains to Arnold he chooses to be around pigeons because they bring him joy, something that society could never do. Arnold Forever, the tiny hat king optimist, convinces Pigeon Man to give life one more chance. While Pigeon Man is still quite resilient and dejectful, he does accept Arnold's offer, and Pigeon Man, the day with Arnold, Pigeon Man's attitude slowly begins to improve until he is actually enjoying himself. He sees in Arnold that there is still good in humanity, and this gives Pigeon Man hope that maybe he was wrong and everything is going to be okay. And this is where most children's cartoons would end. Arnold, the great protagonist, teaches the grouchy old man that the world isn't so bad after all, and Mr. Scrooge can be happy for Christmas and we could all go home and everything's happy. Except this isn't where the episode ends. You see, the entire time Arnold was befriending this lonely old man out of kindness, out of pure kindness of his own heart. His own peers see this and decide it's a perfect opportunity to play a prank, and they ransack Pigeon Man's sanctuary. They completely destroy the place, they let loose all of his pigeons, and when Arnold and Pigeon Man return to the sanctuary, they have completely different responses. Arnold is immediately infuriated, and rightfully so. Harold and his friends had no right to do what they did. He had never hurt any of them. But it's Pigeon Man's reaction that makes this episode real. It makes this episode heartbreaking. After seeing his great sanctuary destroyed, his best friends scared away from their own home, he shows no anger, only dejection, only reassurance. He did find a friend that day in Arnold, but he proved one thing. He left his sanctuary for 1 hour, and society destroyed everything he knew, destroyed everything he loved. In that one moment, he says goodbye to Arnold, and his pigeons return to him in a symbolic moment, and he flies away. Now, many have referenced this as him possibly unaliving himself or simply getting away from society altogether. It is also important to not get lost on the symbolism that pigeons are often seen as a nuisance, and Pigeon Man himself sees himself as a nuisance to society. And this is just one of the episodes that makes Hey Arnold different from every other Nickelodeon and really every other cartoon show out there. Because at the end of this episode, everything isn't okay, and the showrunners don't act like everything is okay. We do get a somewhat happy ending as Pigeon Man does fly away into the sunset with his pigeons, but that's about it. Society isn't fixed, and we see that even though there is good people like Arnold and there is good aspects to every part of society, there's always going to be that other aspect, that evil aspect hanging in the corner. And some people that are vulnerable like Pigeon Man just aren't going to be able to hang in that world or in that type of society. Now, in the second episode, we're going to talk about Chocolate Boy. This is even a bleaker episode with, in my opinion, an even worse ending. So if you enjoyed this part 1, please join us when we dissect part 2, the episode Chocolate Boy, which heavily leans into addiction and other heavy, dark, deep themes. Please like and subscribe for more deep dives into 90s TV shows and other crazy historical content. Thank you.